All right, everyone. Welcome back. It's Friday, July 26th, and even though it's 2019, we were talking about 2010 today. Last 2 weeks, um, or I should say, the last two videos, we were going over 2008 and 2009. We were going over, from when I had gone from 385 to 390, I hacked myself down at 365 to 350. Damn fly. um, 2009, how I put my training together when it came to what worked for me, when it came to exercise, when it came to cardio, um, supplementation, experimentation, so on and so forth. I had to really sit down, think about this one thoughtfully, because I'm like, hold on, what about 2010? What was going on there? What did happen is that I was completely out of the 300 zone, which is pretty awesome. I was no longer 300 pounds. So 2008, if I was at 385, 390, almost 400 pounds, right? 2009, I was as far from that line as possible. At 316, 325. 2010, I end up as heavy as 292, ending at 271 by the end of the year. As for what was different there, well, to be honest with you, let me ask Sonic the Hedgehog for a second. He makes Death Wish coffee with protein. It's amazing. So, looking back, rewinding, I was like, well, I didn't really do that much different. It was really more of consistency and keeping at it, and then constantly pushing myself to do better. So when it came to improving my heart rate, when it came to improving my cardio conditioning, when it came to weightlifting, adapting to be able to lift heavier as well. And then when it came to eating, things were a little different. Again, nowhere near the restraint that I have now, the discipline that I've managed to develop within the last few years. But when it came to supplementation, I wasn't screwing around with so many supplements that by this point, I had already, simmered down to where I was like, okay, got my multivitamin, got my pre-workout, all right. Now at the time, I wasn't taking anything that was wild and crazy with caffeine. And in another series of videos that I'll do in the future, I will actually address that elephant in the room. That elephant will have its time of day. Today's not that day. But, given all that, I wasn't like having a whole cabinet full of supplements or anything like that. It was pretty much bare bones. It was very like protein, pre-workout, BCAAs, multivitamins at the time, right? And that's pretty much what I had, but I was still eating. It wasn't like that was my life. It was just going with my eating. When it came to my eating, there were times that I did find myself splurging on things that maybe weren't the best idea. And I'm talking like going to buffets because I like to eat a lot. Or I used to. My relationship with food, it was kind of more or less the same, except this time, again, more consistency with straying away from junk food, straying away from so much fast food type stuff. The only time crazy hefty stuff was going in my gut was, well, Christmas time, Thanksgiving, the usual. But because of my consistency in the gym, I managed to keep my weight steadily and stable. And, well, really, 2010, that's really it. I really don't have much to say on 2010. 2011, I will work on that video next week, because that one involves a lot of big changes. Not only with my weight, my training, other things that were contributing to further weight loss and some up and down swings that were happening throughout 2011. Again, I'll do that most likely next week. But for 2010, this is pretty much it. I'll be sure to put in the thumbnail before you click on this video to see, you know, what I was looking like throughout 2010 in comparison to how I was looking in 2008, 2009. I'll be sure to include that together. That way you guys get a sneak peek on that. That's about all for now. Feel free again, like, subscribe, flick that notification bell, right? And connect with me through Instagram at RonGunzOfficial, Twitter, go on at RonGuns, Facebook, just simply go facebook.com/RonGunzOfficial. I also have a online art and fitness group where I share some of my information, and I'm also linking these videos in there for anyone that wants to open up discussions, people who may have questions in regards to training when it comes to, you know, just getting things together, because it is my interest to help people out. And yes, I have a Batman shirt. This is actually an extra large, and again, baggy as hell. I just still have it because my late grandmother got it for me a couple of years ago, and it's Dick Grayson as Batman. Anyway, that's all for now. See you next week.